Fox Carolina is committed to you and Spartanburg city leaders taking steps to curb COVID-19, including a new rule for buildings and meetings. Fox Carolina's Lindsay Gibbs has more on what was discussed at last night's city council meeting.
Starting today, masks are going to be required in city buildings. That was one of the main takeaways from that city meeting last night. Now we're downtown Spartanburg. You're going to be able to see signs posted on buildings like City Hall requiring that you'll need a mask to enter. The city manager says he thinks they need to go back to previous protocols as the county sees a huge increase in cases and a lack of people wanting to be vaccinated. City manager Chris Story stood before city council last night. He pulled up the 7-day moving average in Spartanburg County, showing cases are now higher than they've ever been, aside from an 8-week surge during the holidays. That's why staff and people in their buildings will once again be required to mask up inside city-owned buildings. Leaders say people on boards and commissions and the public will need to adhere to the mask requirement, including at city events like meetings. Story says the city currently has 4 employees who tested positive or are waiting for their results. And while the city manager says they will not be closing any buildings, they are trying to get even more people vaccinated, even offering a financial incentive now. Story says there's currently a strain on hospitals, and 90% of those hospitalized with COVID in Spartanburg are not vaccinated. We went out and spoke with people living here in Spartanburg about the new guidelines for city buildings. Take a listen.
I feel like that's a good idea. I don't have a problem with it at all. I think that's the only way that we can stop this surge. So I'm all for it.
And as COVID cases continue to rise, Spartanburg Regional has reopened its free drive-through testing site that's over at the old Chrysler building on North Church Street. For now, reporting in Spartanburg, Lindsay Gibbs, Fox Carolina News.